Danny, in the grand scheme of things, that is quite some result for you today. Your take on the performance?
Yeah, look, I thought obviously we couldn't have got off to a better start, and we knew that we can cause some problems. We've got great forward players, we've got good attacking players, but we also knew that we're going to ride a storm, and we're going to have to weather some pressure. And the disappointing thing for me for the first half is quite a bit of the pressure we caused ourselves. We were loose with our passes and we were rushed with our clearances, it's just quite unlike us, to be fair. We're normally quite calm on the ball, but we changed the shape. We made 2 changes at half time because we knew that we needed to do something to react to what they've done, and I thought we were excellent second half, and for all their pressure and all of their possession, I thought actually the better chances, I thought we had them second half. And look, I'm not going to get greedy. You take a point away at the what I would say are definitely going to be the champions. What a side they are, by the way. Full credit to Paul Cook and his staff. I think they're an excellent side.
I think you more than matched them, to be fair. Danny, at the start of the first half, Rakesh Bingham scoring that excellent goal inside the first minute. You really showed your intent during the opening phases of that game. Such a huge boost for him scoring his first goal of the season.
Yeah, look, Rax has had obviously some injury issues, but he's a great character, and I think that when you're in the position that we're in, it's characters that come to the forefront, and they're the ones that allow us to be who we are. And I thought we showed an abundance of that in the second half. Even we've tried to change the dynamics of the group. We don't have substitutes anymore. We have players that come on and finish the game for us, and they did that. Everyone they put the energy and the levels in that they needed to do to keep us in the game, because we were still in it. As much as I think there was a 25-minute spell in this first half where I thought, let's be honest, it looked like Chesterfield could go and score at will. Let's not pretend that we were brilliant all day, because we weren't. There was phases where Chesterfield were like unplayable at times, but we stayed in the game. And then at half time we got them together, and the message was simple: calm down, take a breath, understand the game, we've got experience, we're good enough to get something out of it, and go and believe in yourselves. And do you know what? Full credit to them. They stepped on the grass and did exactly that.
And the second half almost felt like a carbon copy of the first, the way you began that.
Yeah.
The strike from Ben Chapman was just a sensational one.
Do you know what? To be fair to their keeper, and I bet Chesterfield probably haven't had that much this season, he's pulled off 3 or 4 fantastic saves in the second half, and we had some great chances. I thought Darren McQueen, when he came on, was brilliant, and Franklin and then when Bill came on, they all stepped up to the plate. But we started with intent. We're trying to cut out the feeling sorry for yourself and the sulking, and all clubs suffer from it at times. And we could have quite easily felt sorry for ourselves at half time, and we could have been sitting there like cats licking our wounds, but we didn't need to do that. Relax, go out and play, and do you know what? Full credit to them. They were a credit to the club today, and hopefully the amazing fans that travelled up to show their support, and they were superb throughout the game. Hopefully they thought that was well worthwhile.
So you took one point, only the second team to do that this season. It could have been 3. Dominic Paulion, he had that great chance one-on-one. Ashley Grimes denying him, and as you said, McQueen himself with that great effort.
Yeah, look, it's hard when you get into a situation like this, because we walk in the dressing room and we're all getting a little bit greedy now, saying, oh, maybe we should have nicked the game. Look, 2-1 down after the way the last 25 minutes of the first half went. If someone had said to you, you're going to get a point out of the game, most people would have said, yeah, I'm not sure you're going to get anything out of it. But look, we had probably the better clear-cut chances in the second half, but obviously they were an excellent side, Chesterfield, and I have no doubt they're going to walk on the next 4 or 5 games and probably secure it in that period, because they're the best side in the league by far.
Danny, what does this mean? What does this result mean for your squad, really?
It's about building on what they've got, in the sense of the ability levels that's in the group. You're trying to draw characteristics out of players that they've all got, but you've just got to try and create an environment where they want to thrive in that. And they've been brilliant since I've been in. They couldn't have welcomed me better, and I couldn't have given me more than what they've given me, from what we've demanded from them in training, from the analysis that we do, from the gym sessions that we've been putting on, everything around it. Because this is a team effort, and I'm talking about the subsidiary staff as well. Everyone's putting in effort because they want to be playing National League football next season, and then you get the decision to make on whether you step up to the plate or whether you fall away. And as I said to the man, everyone's been stepping up to the plate. So it's a great confidence boost for the team. But realistically, Oldham and Chesterfield wasn't going to be the games that decides whether we stay in the league or not. So it is a great foundation to build on, but we've got some big games coming up, and whoever's the manager, whoever's taking charge of this team, has got to make sure that we continue that momentum.
You say you've got some big games coming up. The next two are at home, Eastleigh and Woking, and you must really look forward to those games now, knowing that you are building something.
Yeah, well, I hope, especially the second half performance against Oldham, but I hope that gave the fans something that they want to come back and watch. Football with intent, football with a purpose, and we're not dismissing the fact that we're a very good footballing side. We're just trying to add a slightly different dynamic to the team, which is actually we're a threat, and we can threaten the goal, because you can have all the possession in the world. The bottom line is it's about both penalty areas. It's about who can defend the best and who can get the most goals, and we're trying to add that dynamic. We're still not there yet, and hopefully we get to build on that. But yeah, two massive games at home, and these two great performances mean nothing if we go and slip up there.
And finally, Danny, I know it's not all about you, but obviously you are in interim charge at the moment. Have you had the chance to reflect yourself on your own position?
Yeah, look, I think I knew the position that I took, and it was a gamble, because normally when you have an interim manager come in, they're normally already in the building and they know the group and they know the side. But as I said in my first interview, that I rate the squad, and it was an opportunity. So regardless of what happens in the next 24, 48 hours, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And what two games to be involved in, Oldham and Chesterfield, and this fantastic arena. So I'll just take that and walk away with a smile.